May is Mental Health Awareness Month, a time dedicated to raising awareness, breaking stigma, and promoting access to mental health resources. This morning, we want to focus on the growing mental health crisis among young people. And to help us break down this complex issue and explore ways to support young people and their families is Dr. Zsolt Laurent, a behavior health specialist with Optum Washington. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
What an important topic, especially kicking off this month. So, recent data from the CDC highlights a troubling rise in depression, anxiety, and suicide among young people. So, how big of a problem is this?
Well, great question. Unfortunately, there is a mental health crisis for children and adolescents in this country. More than one in 5 or 1 in 4 kids have diagnosable mental health illnesses, and unfortunately, the help is not very available.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm happy that we're talking about it then today to spread awareness. So why is it important for young people to unplug, get away from their screens, social media?
Really important. If you think about the fact that we work from home and we are in front of the computer all the time, and we get overwhelmed, and then when we turn the TV on and then the news coming towards us, we get overwhelmed. We adults have supposedly better coping skills, but kids, this is huge. They can have the whole world in their little cell phone, smartphone, on their laptop, and it is overwhelming for you and me. It is very overwhelming for them, and they need time to unplug, step away, have a little quiet time, a little chill time, and not be always on their phone.
Definitely, especially like going to bed or anything like that, and
yes.
Not when you first wake up to have that be the first thing that you look at.
Yes.
Many young people still struggle to talk openly about mental health and substance use. What strategies or tools do you recommend?
Well, we need to break down the stigma that we have about mental health diagnosis. Mental health and physical health should be equal to each other, and we should give the opportunity for children to express their emotions and feelings and talk freely and honestly about it. What are the good opportunities for this? Have a dinner together, sit around the table, eat together, ask each other, what was the best part of your day? What did you do?
Yeah, and parents often wonder when a child's emotional struggles cross the line, like what's normal and
yes.
normal stress to something more serious. So is there a time or something parents and friends and beyond should look for when professional help is needed?
Yes, I'm glad you asked this question because this comes up all the time. My kid is hyper, is it ADHD or not? My kid is anxious, is it anxiety or not? So the decision points, what we have to think about is that are the symptoms causing functional impairment? And the functional impairment that happens at school, socially, at home, if there are functional impairments, then it reaches the point when it becomes a diagnosis.
Okay. And where is a good place to start? Because this feels overwhelming, I'm
yes.
sure, for some people.
Yes. Well, the core point should be the family. And after family, pediatricians are dealing with mental health issues every day, all the time. Family practitioners and your teachers, your counselors, your friends. You just need to start somewhere. And then eventually we'll need to build up services that provide help and support to the child and the family.
And I want to talk about that with schools. You mentioned
yes.
this too, but how can they help?
Yes. The schools have special educational services, counselors, and if the parent asks the school to please evaluate my child, I'm concerned about it, then the school will respond with an evaluation. And if it meets the criteria, then they can provide so-called 504 plan and IEP, which is an individualized educational plan. And frequently the family works with us together, and we write them letters to support their request and their questions.
Is there anything else before you leave us today that you think is so important for viewers to know about this topic?
Yes. Think about this month, about a friend, a family member, a child, your neighbor, and start some conversations about mental health. Be open, be honest, and remember that mental health is just as important as physical health.
I love that tagline. It's so important. Thank you so much for being here, Doctor. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for inviting me. Thanks very much.
And to learn more about Optum Care Washington or find a provider near you, just visit the website that you see right there on your screen.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Optum Care Washington.